Second floor of the Ribbon Syndicate. This is where you can get your Pokemon a massage that will increase its happiness by a lot. Well, they call it a spa treatment. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. So, yeah, let's try this out. Why not? Even though Torterra already has max happiness anyway, but it's not like anyone needs more happiness. And what the hell? Okay, I thought... I didn't think the spa treatment consisted of me getting smothered by 4 women and pampered baby. Well, 2 things. 1, Torterra's the biggest freaking baby ever. And second, I was the one getting the freaking treatment. I was the one who got completely surrounded on all sides by women. Wait, why are they complaining about that? This is awesome! No, but seriously though, pampered baby? Holy freaking crap! A giant turtle that carries a continent on its back is a baby now? Holy crap! Anyway, now that we're done with this place, whoops, and we are already on that floor? Well, here's a quiz question. If there are only 2 floors, why have the menu? Just take me to the other floor! Unless they just wanted an excuse for the game to call you an idiot, but whatever. We're done with this place. There's still one more thing we can do at the resort area. 2 if you count getting that item over there. It's gonna be done real quick. And it is a nugget! Okay, sweet. I guess I'm gonna sell it off screen. Of course I'm going to sell it off screen because you don't want to see me scroll through all my items again just to sell a nugget. Somewhat impressive villa. And yeah, this is what the last thing that we can do in the resort area. And this guy's basically going to give me that villa! This is no scam. Well, of course, this looks somewhat suspicious. But anyway, but yeah, it's for real. This villa is going to be mine if I say yes. And yeah, the original owner, he's actually, well, he's giving us a pretty big clue right there. It's Mr. Stone, the president of Devon, and Steven's father. So yeah, this villa used to belong to Mr. Stone, who was such a great president in his own words, back in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And anyway, the villa is pretty barren because, well, as he just said, Mr. Stone took his own furniture and ran, so I'm gonna need to buy mine. But I'm not gonna spend a penny on this. Well, the table is free. It's on the house, so I'm gonna take it. And it's also necessary for having the other order form to stand on. But, yeah, you can buy a lot of stuff for your villa. However, it's really, really, really expensive. I'm gonna show you just how expensive we're talking about. Oh, but not before Barry comes in and finds us a Jesus $1 billion before we can even buy something. Okay, well, he's not gonna fine me for being rich. He just said, give me something, and that was it. So yeah, we get a little description of each item that's in the villa, and that's the order form, and just take a look at how expensive that stuff is. Obviously, I'm gonna pass, and I'm just gonna pick up those berries here. There are 2 more that I can water because they, well, the berries fell off their plants and they start growing on their own again. So I guess I'm gonna come back for them whenever they're ready. If I think of it, it's not a big deal if I forget about it. But anyway, I'm just gonna bring a few more adjustments to my team because we're now heading off to Route 229, the penultimate route in the game. And I'm going to bring back my 2 HM slaves. Torterra was only for getting that Max Eevee thing. B-Barrel's going to replace. I guess Giratina, since it's pretty close to level 71, though, don't worry, we're gonna see some more Giratina before this LP is over, trust me on that. So I'm just gonna adjust my party. I like having my HM slaves at the bottom, don't mind that, it's just a habit of mine. And, you know, I was thinking, does anyone at all use the withdraw and deposit Pokemon options anymore? I mean, I've always used nothing but the move Pokemon option ever since Generation 2. So, why do they keep including them? Is it because people keep using them even to this day? Because it's awfully inconvenient compared to just moving your Pokemon around. Anyway, one thing I didn't mention about the villa is that, as you just saw, I can buy a variety of items from the order form. There are a few more items than those that you saw on the screen. And when you buy those items, sometimes various characters are going to come and visit you at the villa. Mostly, I think Barry comes, the gym leaders, the stat trainers, the Elite Four members, and one thing I do remember is that if you buy a piano, Cynthia comes to visit you. So, if you don't want your DS to end up in a million pieces in the middle of the street, don't buy the piano. And speaking of a million pieces, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not in a very good mood right now. It has nothing to do with Cynthia, though just talking about her didn't help improve my mood much. But, the reason why that is because the Speed Gamers website has been taken down temporarily. Well, hopefully temporarily. Wouldn't want anything serious to come out of this, because a DMCA complaint has been filed against them because a supposed list of something or others from Modern Warfare 3. I wouldn't know what the hell is this. I don't care one bit for Modern Warfare 3 or first-person shooters in general, but yeah, there was a leaked list posted on the forums, and apparently someone at Activision didn't like it because the site has been taken down. And whoever you are, whoever posted this, thank you, freaking asshole! Brit gives everything into this site every single day, and what do? You go fuck it up! You go fuck it up completely! What if you just put him in trouble there? Nice way to repay him, asshole! Oh, God, and to top it all off, it's not like I'm expecting Activision to show any mercy. We all know it's the sleaziest game company in the world, so whoever did this really didn't think things through. But it sort of surprises me because this is usually a pretty smart community that's usually above this sort of stuff. We don't have any trolls or noobs or whatever. Usually the rare Russian spammer for whatever, because for some reason they seem to think that there's a large Russian population on the TSG forums. But whatever, that's not what I'm here to talk about. But I'm wondering though, why is this leaked list such a huge deal? When the English names for the Pokemon were leaked in both Generations 4 and 5, they didn't try to shut down every single site that leaked the list. And we're talking about a company that prevented Cerebi and Pokebeach from posting pictures of Black and White for a few months after the game came out for no valid reason whatsoever. So the fact that they didn't even bother to go after all the sites that had the English names is pretty telling. So, is that list such an important secret that they needed to go after every single site that posted it? Well, obviously, the Speed Gamers aren't the only site where this list was found. Just wondering if it's some guy who tried to find as many gaming websites as possible and just post the list everywhere. So yeah, I'm hoping everything will be okay because, well, as you can see, I know about as much about law as I do about first-person shooters. So you're probably thinking at this point, don't worry, everything will be fine, nothing bad will come out of this. And, it's probably what's gonna happen, but being what I usually am, I usually worry about every single thing. So I just hope everything's gonna be okay and everything's gonna be back up soon. And the Doug Trio, oh, that's not good. Well, I'm not about to tempt fate by thinking I'm faster than it, because Doug Trio's usually a fast little motherfucker that can potentially one-hit KO me with its ground move of choice, which is Earthquake. So I guess it was a very smart decision to let Cresselia switch in for free instead. But, hopefully everything's gonna be back up soon and Brit won't have to suffer either financially or in any other way. So sorry, it had nothing to do with Pokemon, but I just had to get that off my chest because, seriously, when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck? Did they just get in trouble because of some numbskull? But, as I said, I don't know anything about this, so it's best to let everything run its course, and hopefully everything will be fine. And, moving on to something else, about yesterday's videos, those of you who were among the first to see it probably noticed the unusually high number of dislikes on the video. I don't know why the hell that happened. At one point, I think I had like 7 likes and 7 dislikes or something. Someone suggested that it was because I dared badmouth the legend that is Steve. And you know what? It's probably a valid excuse. Because, oh, you know how dedicated those Chugga zombies are. How dare you diss Steve! You're a worthless scum of the earth! Subhuman! Dislike! Instant dislike! Steve rocks! Steve is the best! Go, 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 Steve! Steve forever! And that's about what's going on in their amoeba-sized brains on a 24/7 basis. So, why all the dislikes? I don't know. It might be because of that. It might be because of the 3 dipshits that I banned for post/view counting. Like, 7th view, 4th view, 1st comment! I've had 3 of those douchebags yesterday. I think eventually I'm gonna run out of idiots to ban, but no. They just keep coming and coming and coming. 3 in a single video. And 7th view, even. Is there anything special about getting the 7th view on a video? Just go find someone who has like 3 subscribers and you'll do it pretty often. But the funniest part about it is that, well, some of you guys must have gotten pretty angry seeing that and you thought it was unfair because the video ended up being one of my most liked in quite a while. So, no, not that I'm complaining about people liking my videos now. But just saying it, I wonder if that was a reaction to the high number of dislikes or something. You thought it wasn't fair and it needed more likes. And that was the backyard of the Ribbon Syndicate. And there's a berry to pick, 3 more to water, because this is another instance of the berries falling off plants since I came through here on the way to the resort area. And with that, I think we're done with Route 229, well, except for these berries, which I'll have to pick eventually if I think of it. So I'm going to head back to the resort area by flying, since it's faster than just going all the way around in the grass. And it's going to allow me to heal my team and reshuffle it a little bit, because we're heading into a desert area, which has a lot of ground types. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Heatran off, obviously, and I think I'm gonna add Dialga. I know it's weak to ground too, but it's only a double weakness instead of a quadruple one. And Dialga also has a wider array of moves, and it also has a distinct lack of EVs right now. So I'm gonna try and get it some levels and EVs in the desert before heading off to the battleground and then the Elite Four. So yeah, we're already done with Route 229. That means we're headed into Route 228, which is the final route in the game. And yes, permanent sandstorm. One thing Dialga is going to be good for, avoiding residual damage from the sandstorm. So next time on Pokemon Platinum, we're going to get started on the very last route of the game.